Okay, I swear I'm not just throwing Ironclad runs just because I enjoy playing Ironclad, but I'm certainly not displeased about it. Let's go ahead and see what Neo's got. Golden Pearled, we have an early shop. There's a pretty early shop right there. Can we get campfires? Don't want to choose between a campfire or a shop. Here's 3. It's a guaranteed 2 elites. And then we have the option to take a 3rd. Okay, we'll check it out. These guys hopefully shouldn't be a problem. Honestly don't know. Maybe it's worth it to try and kill the big one first. This guy... 14 damage, we could do something like bash on this guy and to defend, take 6. Makes Burning Blood net neutral. Suppose we can just kill him. Infernal Blade is a good card, Bloodletting is a good card, and I don't know how I feel about Fight Me. There's like a lot of enemies that spawn other enemies that are kind of weak that you don't mind giving a strength because you're gonna kill them quickly. So it could... I'll test it. Maybe we can get some synergies here, like Twin Strike. Ultimate Defend. I think a Bag of Prep could also... Because ideally, it would be very nice to kill the enemies at the start of the combat. Armaments and True Grit. We don't have any blocks yet. And I don't want to take Rupture because it's a payoff card. I think we'll skip a card removal and get the Bag of Prep. Now we're like silent and Ironclad. Except without the silent cards. We'll take the Spoils map. This is a greedy shop run. I think we might be able to just kill this guy without taking damage. I don't think he scales himself. Like a second turn seems to always do this 6 damage attack and shield and then buff. Which I just said that I'm pretty sure he doesn't buff himself, but we'll go ahead and buff him too. And as long as we draw 1 attack that turn, we get through the fight, taking... This is a nice feature about Slay the Spire, where once I leave this node, it'll show me how much damage I took through the fight. I'll go ahead and take Pommel Strike. Card draw good. We could dodge... We could actually dodge the elite right here and still take the same path, or same amount of campfires. I'm feeling alright about our deck. Could be Bird. Could be... Statue Guy. That's someone I don't want to see. Maybe something like... Twin Strike's in our draw pile, so maybe getting a Fight Me out there early could be nice. And then Pommel first. 2 strikes. So it looks like we are going to probably be taking 26 damage. I think if we set up to kill him next turn, We give him 1 strength and play Twin Strike for 18. I think we take 27 damage and hope to kill him next turn. Or... I don't think drawing strikes into Spoils map is gonna get us out of this one. Maybe just a bash pommel? Then we at least surely live. Okay. That's something. Maybe fight me was not the move. Let's just lean into the strength build, I suppose. Try and survive until maybe we can get it to scale with some good multi-attacks. We don't have like any strength at the start of the fight, but we do have 2 extra energy. So may as well bash, Twin Strike. I always block the 4 damage at the start. But I think since he immediately then starts doing a lot more than 4 damage, start taking damage. So maybe it's just better to eat the 4 damage at the start. I don't really like any of these. It doesn't fit what we have going on, and we kind of committed a lot of resources to the strike fight me. This or that? I'll take a that. Petrified Toad. It's the Spectre of Alchemize. At the start of each combat, add a random card into your hand. It costs 0. Okay. Costs 0 all combat? I am truly vexed. It's a rare relic, yeah. Gain 3 strength. We don't have like miniature cannon to make Twin Strike really worth upgrading compared to just scaling strength. I think we more reliably play Setup Strike than Fight Me, because we want to play Fight Me after getting strength. Set up for big turns. Okay, here's Bird. I feel better about fighting Bird. Okay. Can set up a grapple. Maybe you should have played Bash first. And we could play Defends to do damage. I don't think they're going to benefit from Vulnerable. With 2 left, we could do a Fight Me. Well, if we draw into it. The chances we draw into Twin Strike or Fight Me are pretty good, I think. Okay. A strike and 2 defends is also something. A free vulnerable. Or we can do unrelenting strike and 2 defends. We should be able to kill him next turn, surely. Fight me. We have 2 more HP than half health. And we can take another pommel strike or setup strike. I'll take the pommel. Now, I kind of want to be below half HP, which sounds dangerous. So let's get some card draw. And probably use our rock pretty much every fight. Oh, okay. Vexing Puzzlebox can give you free bludgeon. Wow. Okay. Thank you. I'm truly vexed. Stone armor is kind of a one-stop shop for blocking. So is Rage. The problem being, it makes us drawn to attacks less. Currently, every single card that we have is either an attack, a defend, or a curse. So the question is, do I think I get more value out of Rage and having to draw it, or Stone Armor? I think with 2 twin or pommel strikes, we can afford to take Rage. It's free, and if we draw into it, might be able to make something happen. Oh, question mark shop. So, what is our build? Vira! I wish. If only I'd been less broke. I guess we'll take the card removal. I honestly want to remove Defend more than I want to remove Clumsy. Clumsy I just have to draw once. Yeah. For fights that take multiple deck cycles, I'd rather just have to draw Defend once. It gives us room to add. We can't afford both Breakthrough and Bloodletting. But with a decent amount of card draw, maybe we take Bloodletting? We currently don't have any AoE at all. Take the Breakthrough. And we're going to Smith instead of Rest because we want Red Skull value. I think you gotta upgrade the other Pommel Strike. We want to be drawing cards. That's why we removed a Defend instead of Clumsy. So, and Vexing Puzzlebox added a free Pommel Strike. So we probably want to... Oh, it doesn't matter what order we play things in. So I guess play normal Pommel. We're drawing for something like Fight Me or Twin Strike. Kind of an unfortunate turn. I want to lose 9, or while your HP is at or below, I want to lose 8 HP, but he's only doing 7. So maybe I play like Defend, Strike, take only 2 damage. And this time he's doing 12 damage. So I only want to get up to 6 block. We play Rage. Oh, Fight Me kinda sucks. He's doing 14 now. We're up to 6 block. Yeah, so we'll be taking... what, 8 damage? Okay. We're at or below half HP, and now he's doing 28 damage, but we have his Slippery worn off. So here's where the real fight starts. This is never going to benefit from Vulnerable, so may as well just throw it out. Don't have to think about it. We could do, like, Setup Strike, Twin Strike. How about Setup Strike, Pommel Strike, then Twin Strike. Just eat 28 damage and hope to kill him really fast. Pommel. Fight Me. We're in the danger zone now, but we have 7 strength. Okay. Throw out a Pommel. Throw out 24. Oh my god. We get there. We get there. Offering will help keep us below 50% HP for sure. Feed. Is it too late for feed? We would have to go for like a lot of hallway fights in Act 2. How scared of... I mean, we're probably going to run into Hunter Killer again. If that happens. Offering... Did we take the Bloodletting? I don't think we did. No, we can take an Offering. It's card draw and energy. Maybe Tezcatara. This could be insane with our Bag of Prep. Draw 2 cards, lose... No, I don't want to lose max HP, but I really like the Golden Compass. So let's see if there's a path better than the Golden Compass. Camp. 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 So, no. Remove our spoils map. I'd like to dodge elites before removing the spoils lamp. That gives us a lot of question marks, which makes me not feel bad about taking feed. Then we can take this, choose, take this, no choose. I think if we start with an additional 4 energy at the start of... Like, we try and power through these hallway fights by getting as much of it done on turn 1 with the rock and extra energy and Vexing Puzzle and Bag of Prep. Sure, I'll play Crimson Mantle. Might be helpful. And then Bash, Pommel. Hopefully we don't have to use the Offering. Fight me. Twin Strike. Normal Strike doesn't do it, but Breakthrough does. If the enemy is vulnerable, hits twice. It works with strength, but it requires having vulnerable, and our only vulnerable is Bash. I think I skip. We're not doing well at losing HP, but it's also a good thing. I think I don't fully like our opening hand, but we have all this energy that we may as well. I think we probably want to try and kill Bullbug first. Very intentionally copied the Twin Strike. Oh, I have no way to tell what my number of attacks are. Okay, this is the 3rd attack. I guess it didn't matter, but that's good to know for the future. We seem to be doing good on energy, and we have no access to weak on our own. Stomp is just really good. Stampede is also really good, but we have to upgrade it. And Stomp, we don't necessarily need to upgrade. We could run into Decimillipede here. I am not losing to Hunter Killer again with my insane turn 1 deck. Surely. Hunter Killer, this whole build was for you. Can play Aggression. One-two punch Twin Strike. Thunderclap Strike. Okay, I'm kind of scared. We did not. I do not feel like we got enough damage on him on turn 1. But we have so much more HP that I feel like we're in a better spot. And we drew into Stomp. Okay. And we have Stampede. Okay. How do we have Stampede? I don't remember. Too much stuff gets added to my hand sometimes from things that aren't my deck. I don't think I learned this mistake last time. I don't think we need bloodletting and offering. 3 foul potions. Nah, we're gonna get 600 golds in. 600 gold anyway. Give me some thorns, I guess. And I'm feeling confident. We kind of want to be below half HP anyway. And this is, oh my god, demon form for free? But this is an enemy that we definitely want to be seeing. I was hoping we drew into something like temporary strength. May as well not take damage. I mean, I want to be below half HP for the strength, but I don't want to be below half HP in general, I guess. Something like setup strike, fight me? Our whole draw pile was shuffled. Maybe we should setup strike, pommel strike, and to fight me right before he does a multi-attack. I mean, it looks like we're gonna eat 18 damage, and we probably should have played Bash first, which may have even ended the combat, but oh well. Now we're really close to half HP at least. I don't think Ripple Basin is ever going to go off, but that's fine. Whirlwind kind of works with what we've got going on. And if we draw on turn 1, like draw Whirlwind setup strike on turn 1, could be crazy. Draw 5 cards. Gain 3 strength. I think draw 5 cards. If we draw into Offering turn 1, helps us more so into combat off on turn 1. Choose 1 of 5 random cards to add to your deck. Another setup strike. And then we get the spoils map out of our deck. And a nunchaku is quite nice. Another campfire. Where's our shop? Right here. For another campfire, I think we can finally upgrade the fight me. It kind of helps with our end combat turn 1 thing we want going on. We're against Knowledge Demon, which I should have looked at way earlier. Let's see if we can kill Bullbug first. We can. And then we use an offering. Don't get punished for... If I had 1 less HP, then not playing offering first would have been really tragic. Bash, pommel, strike, strike, strike. And we have the nunchaku, which I wish we could have saved for next combat, but oh well. One strength for its strength, but I like it better when it exhausts, to be honest. I think we can take a stone armor, because we're going to upgrade it immediately. And we're kind of going to be riding the line of low HP. It's basically Orichalcum. Now if we get Orichalcum from this fight, that's going to be kind of unfortunate. I also... Playing Fight Me against this guy feels like a really bad idea. He's already slowly going to scale his strength, so maybe... We really want to draw into Rage, hopefully. Please. Please draw into Rage. Whirlwind. Could Fight Me Bludgeon Whirlwind. Hopefully that's good damage. I guess we don't need to whirlwind when we have attacks that do more damage in our hand. But we did draw into rage at some point. So we're actually not taking that much damage. It's not even enough damage to get us below half HP. We're never... Ornamental fan. Okay, I don't think we need to add any more block cards. Perfected Strike doesn't really synergize with the strength build. Strike, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 energy, 26 damage. You upgrade it. 2 energy, 36 damage. No, we have 820 gold to spend at a shop. Surely we get offered better stuff here. Like another pommel strike. And a strike dummy. Okay. Hold up. Strike dummy, gremlin horn, pommel strike. Just start with that. Anointed. Could tutor offering. And upgrading makes you retain. We're probably going to want to play it immediately when we see it, so we don't really need to upgrade it. I don't think we need to add Inferno. If it upgraded to 0, I'd like it a bit more. Doesn't help us in turn 1. Do we keep the clumsy and cut another defend? I think we do. I don't think we add Anointed to pay 1 energy to draw Offering. I mean, I'll just save money. Maybe we'll be able to hit a shop on the next floor. And against Knowledge Demon... Unfortunately, I think we need to upgrade Bash. These first 3 turns are going to be really important for us. And we didn't draw into Bash, or any card draw. Kind of unfortunate. We're wasting 5 energy. That's okay. I don't want to take Mind Rot, I'd rather take Disintegration. And we can do a... I guess we can do Setup Strike, Fight Me. Not playing either of those pommels kind of sucks, but now we have the Red Skull up. 7 strength per turn isn't nothing. Could Bash Twin Strike. That's pretty nice. We're gonna take 27 damage. We're at 3 HP. We can't play Offering. Video is 29 minutes right now. Another pommel? Nope. Alright. Just because I hate Knowledge Demon, I'll give it one more attempt. If I just played better, because honestly the problem is, our deck is, we built entirely around winning turn 1, and right now we can't end turn 1. But maybe, if we had done some things a little differently, things could have gone a little differently. So, we'll see. Have a horrendous turn 1. And we know, because we're cheating, that we're about to draw into a lot of card draw, so may as well take the draw instead of disintegration. Taking 12 damage makes it so that... Oh no, we have our plating. We didn't need to do that. Taking 7 damage means we're gonna take a lot of damage on this turn, but we're below half HP. We can play Offering now. Just lets us play Setup Strike, Pommel Strike, Rage. Upgraded Pommel Strike first, Setup Strike, Pommel Strike, and another Strike, and a Whirlwind for funsies. And then I wish we could play Bash and Fight Me, but I don't know when he's gonna do another multi-attack. I think it's in 2 turns. Either way, the Bash is comparable. Can't play more than 3 cards per turn? We already played Offering, so I think that's fine. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, we're really low HP, so another Bash, we take 19. I'm feeling the heat. 4 HP, but with 0 stacks of disintegration, we need to end the combat this turn. Throw these out, because I'm scared. And Setup Strike. Breakthrough! And then we add another Offering. This deck. Okay. Tanx could give us something crazy. Grow stronger so we can fight. At the start of your turn, add a random attack into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. All of our cards are attacks and have sort of synergies to them, but it could give us things like Bludgeon or Fight Me. Spiked Gauntlets is an energy relic, and we don't have any powers. I think Spiked Gauntlets might be insane, because we're so spoiled for energy on turn 1. We have 300 gold, so hitting one of these shops would be nice. Kinda don't like this one, because it has an elite there. This one is a shop and a campfire. How many other campfires are there? There's a campfire with 3 guaranteed elites. Something like this? Okay. Now this is a first combat that I want to see. Do I have like a setup strike? I really need like a setup strike. There's a setup strike. And how about a pommel? Another setup strike. Surely this kills, yeah. True Grit can help us thin out our deck, but it itself... It's upgraded. True Grit upgraded is a really good card. No. Maybe. 5 card rewards, Blood Vial, Mercury Hourglass. We can't afford a removal in any of the relics. I think we value the removal more right now. And you guessed it, we remove a defend. So then... maybe I want to add anger? I don't want to add a power. I don't think I like... I don't think we need another copy of Fight Me, especially not upgraded. Unfortunately, maybe we just buy a duplicator potion? Random relic. I'm not giving my ornamental fan, so I'll give him 100 gold. I don't know if we're gonna get into the shop, but get a lucky fish. Don't think that's going to really help us all that much. Setup. What would I want to remove? An unupgraded setup strike, I think, is not what we want to lose. We don't want to lose offering. I can handle losing a strike. Do I want to fight an elite? I think we're pretty strong right now. And these guys, we have a pretty good setup to fight them. Something like... fight you. Oops. Setup strength you. Or setup strike. Offering. Oh, we have stone armor in our deck, but that's not too much of a problem. Setup strike. Stomp. Whirlwind. Whirlwind. And strike. And a potion belt works well with our frog. This might not be bad, because we have 2 copies of Offering. I think with 2 copies of Offering, I don't know, maybe I'll regret it. We also have the Breakthrough. What do we want to upgrade? I don't know if we need to upgrade the 2nd copy of Offering. Especially compared to the Pommel Strike, or the Setup Strike, or the Whirlwind. Upgrading Whirlwind makes it more consistent with putting out turn 1 damage. If we don't draw something like a Setup Strike. Pommel Strike lets us cycle our deck more, which is good. Regal Pillow. If we have to rest, we'll be glad we have it. I don't want to play Stoke right now. Start off, I guess, with Rage to get out of your hand. Pommel. Offering fills up our hand. Could do 55 damage. A little more. 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 A lot more. And then Stoke. Oh, Stoke. Oops. I forgot that drew you a new hand. Maybe I could have played that a lot earlier. Set up, pommel, strike. Shrug is more card draw and we have a lot of energy. It's also 11 block and upgraded. So far I'm feeling pretty good about our deck. Especially against Doormaker. Upgrade our setup strike. I don't know if I want to take the chance on fighting another elite. Don't really need to. Like, if my deck can fight Doormaker right now, fighting another elite just feels like adding variance. How from Beyond for free is nice. Setup. Breakthrough, Howl. Offering. Stomp. Setup, Whirlwind. Our turn 1 was really good. That didn't particularly matter what order we played our cards in, all that much at least. Stampede works with what we have going on, but it's gonna cost 2. Unrelenting might not be bad. It's basically 1 energy, deal 12. I don't know. Doesn't feel like there's much of a reason to add it. Hopefully we can kill these guys turn 1. Let's put vulnerable on the guy stealing our strength. Our only AoE is not gonna kill him yet. That's a wasting card draw. Gremlin Horn. Maybe take 6 to end the fight this turn? Yep. Take that trade. I don't really feel excited about a colorless potion. We have so much draw that bloodletting could be good. We have 2 copies of Offering. Bludgeon's kind of anti-synergistic with our strength build. And Fabricator is exactly who we want to see right here. Surely we can kill this guy turn 1. Whirlwind kills. Pack's End? I don't think we're really exhausting, except our copies of Offering. Clumsy Offering. Against Doormaker. Nah. It's a dead draw. The first deck cycle. The second deck cycle, it's really good. It's 0 energy, deals 17. We have the Lucky Fish. We gotta get value out of the Lucky Fish. Unfortunately, we're not gonna get a Regal Pillow value. Might finally be time to upgrade the Rage. It's basically our only and best block. Well, we have some other blocks, but I feel better about how do you say, having the extra protection. I think making Bash free for the rest of combat kind of alleviates the pain of having vulnerable go away whenever they switch. So you draw 3, we can go ahead and start off with you. Rage first. So now we at least won't be taking damage this turn, theoretically. Could probably exhaust Whirlwind. I don't think we're gonna need it. And we really don't have any card draw. That's kind of unfortunate. But now we have 3 cards in our exhaust pile. So that's something. Pommel. Setup. Twin Strike. I don't really want to take 30, but I don't think we really... Oh, well. The Fire Potion makes it so we don't take 30 damage, which is a good deal for me in my book. Maybe a duplicated, upgraded Fight Me. And Attack Potion... Well, if Attack Potion was going to give us vulnerable, I don't want to see that right now. If we can take 15 damage here, or 9 damage... Okay, Offering... Setup... Pommel... Pommel... Rage... Howl... Spike... Bash... Setup... Pommel... Fight Me... Pack's End... Attack Potion... Thrash... Bully? We almost got him. Not quite. We lived though. That's something. We just need to kill Door this turn. Or get a lucky rage. I might want to fight him. 62 damage. Nah, I think we need something like this. It's 37. That's more than 37. Does he die to... Nope, he doesn't die to Pack's End. Use the Twin Strike. Pack's End. Oh! He's dead. We did it! All it took was literally cheating to fight Knowledge Demon. So the Archdemon's Thrall has arrived. Enemy kill. So poetic. Dealt 1736 damage, but it wasn't enough. Is that 100 billion? Let's see, 1,000 or 100,000 million billion. 100 billion damage, guys. I think it's less than a month after release. So this guy is tanky. Once he actually comes out as a fight, 1,700 damage isn't going to be enough to fight him. He's going to have even more HP than Heart. Well, let's go ahead and do the run analysis. I think Golden Pearl was probably the best option here. I don't know if Bag of Prep was the best option here. I mean, I can definitely see why I took it, because our kind of entire strategy revolved around killing enemies turn 1. Oh, we can hover over this to see where we got him. So, Golden Pearl, then we get an early Bag of Prep, then we go on to fight an Elite, which we get a T set for. And we were even able to get 3 campfires in Act 3, which feels pretty rare. Then Petrified Toad, the Vexing Puzzlebox was a huge pool. And then a Red Skull right after was really nice with what we had going on. When did we get our offering? We got our offering from Vantom, so that was kind of a payoff for getting the Red Skull and the Vexing Puzzlebox. The shop, I think removing the defends instead of the clumsy throughout the match ended up being the correct play. Defends were completely dead draws, and you can't even play them to exhaust them which is a good thing most of the time, but not for what we had going on. And Clumsy, we just had to draw through one deck cycle, and we had so much card draw. Upgrading Pommel, get some card draw. Especially since Vantom, the Twin Strike, well, we didn't have anything to synergize with the Twin Strike upgrade, which I guess would be pretty much exclusively the Cannon Relic. And then here, I'm glad we took Very Hot Cocoa. Felt like there were few turns where our entire first draw was dead, like with no card draw. And so our strategy, let's see how our strategy of ending combats very quickly went. Tunneler, we got to kill him before he could burrow and do his big damage. Bullbugs, we got to kill the, it's not gonna show me his name, but the Bullbug in front before he could really do us some damage. We got to kill Hunter Killer without taking damage, which is one of the accomplishments of my life. Choose Ransack. Oh, yeah, we choose the uncommon potion here. It's before we had Potion Belt, right? Yeah, we got Potion Belt pretty late. We actually took 30 net damage from Prism, which is not something I like to see. When did we get a Rage? Weird. Maybe we just got unlucky draws, but I feel like that fight could have been handled better. Maybe a weak potion earlier. Upgrade to Offering. Get another setup strike. We didn't really have a choice of a skip here. Nunchako is a pretty huge pool, and getting the spoils map out, definitely nice. I don't know if upgrading Fight Me was really necessary, or really how I felt about the card in general. Achoo. I felt like there were some fights when it was doing well, and we took it as our first card reward. I think it's a card that maybe if you already had energy and what it ended up working out with like Very Hot Cocoa and Spike Gauntlets. I think it'd be nice to take if you already had strength payoffs, but and like an energy relic, maybe even a Happy Flower. I love Happy Flower. But adding it before we had any strength payoff seemed wrong, and thankfully it immediately worked out because we got Twin Strike, which was pretty helpful. Getting 3 Pommel Strikes, 2 of them in Act 1. That's nice. That carries you through a match. Setup Strike. I think Setup Strike, we kind of committed to it because of the Twin Strike and Fight Me. I think that ended up working out well. Clumsy. Yeah, we took Clumsy from that and got Petrified Toad. I don't think we really got that much Toad value, but I know there was at least one fight. Yeah, Tunneler, where we were just off lethal. So, it's not like it was a bad relic. Is it a common? Uncommon. Kind of feels like it's difficult to get value from it with Tight Belt, because I normally want to hold 2 potions for the boss or an elite. Then we upgrade Fight Me, which I'm not sure if this was before we had upgraded setup strikes. Yeah. So I think Fight Me after just kind of committing to the build. Slumber Party. I'm not sure who Slumber Party is. We at least use the Potion Rock. Upgrade our Stone Armor. Stone Armor ended up, I don't know, maybe it was because I wasn't paying that much attention to it, but it didn't feel like it was doing much. And then we got out of Entomancer with only taking 2 damage, which is huge. It only took 2 turns. That was some rock value. I think we got lethal on him using the rock. and we could have been in a bad situation with how many dazes we had added to our deck, so I'm sorry for dissing Petrified Toad. Another Pommel, and then Strike Dummy was an excellent pickup with our Twin Strikes, and we had so many strikes. Gremlin Horn, I think, also did some work, because there were some fights that were AoE fights where we would just play Whirlwind. And did we have Whirlwind before this? Yeah, we had Whirlwind. And Whirlwind killing AoE enemies into drawing more cards and energy is pretty nice. Then removing Defends, upgrading Bash. I don't know. It was our only source of vulnerable all match, so I think it had to be done, but it didn't feel good. Then Knowledge Demon, where I literally cheated, but I don't want the run to be ended by Knowledge Demon when we had this kind of insane setup going on. And you know what? I'm glad I did it because I had an absolutely good run, and I think the video was like 28 minutes long by the time we got to Knowledge Demon. Is there a way to see that? No, I don't think so. Then through the power of cheating, go on to Tanx. Spike Gauntlets definitely felt like the right pull here. I can't remember if Ironclad is 4 cards per turn or 4 cards in general. Surely it's 4 cards per turn, but it just didn't feel like it was going to work with what we had going on. Well, Spike Gauntlets was really nice. Turret Operator. Yeah, we managed to end that turn 1. This is when our sort of end combats really quickly build kind of came online. We didn't really have much to do with the shop, which was kind of unfortunate, but we got a duplicator. I can't remember what we did with it, but might see. Able to remove a strike instead of the 2 good cards we got offered first. The Lucky Fish was really a troll pool, but that's fine. Night Gang. Oh, we took 6 damage because we played an Offering. And then we got the Potion Belt, which synergized with some of, well, with our Petrified Toad. We took a Spite, which I think ended up working pretty well because we were setting up pretty big Offering turns. And we also had a copy of Breakthrough while having so much card draw. Regal Pillow, it would have been nice if we needed it, but we didn't end up needing it. We end off... Yeah, we get through Devoted Sculptor. Oh, it's because we played Breakthrough with Offering. Upgrading the setup strike is probably the right call. I think we had... Yeah, we had second copy of Offering already. We got Offering from Vantom and Offering from Knowledge Demon. Maybe it would have been better to upgrade the second copy of Offering, but it felt like we were using 1 copy for card draw and 1 copy for energy. Tanks, yeah. Yep. Lucky Fish, Potion Bolt, Regal Pillow. Yeah. And I think upgrading Rage was definitely the right call there. I think if we didn't upgrade Rage, we might have died. Because it's free block that worked with everything we had going on. The Ornamental Fan Pool right after Nunchaku is kind of huge. But yeah, I hope you guys like the run. Go ahead and get possessed by the ghost of YouTube, say. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. If you have any commentary about this setup, or cheating to kill Knowledge Demon, go ahead and leave a comment. And if you like the content, go ahead and subscribe. See more in the future. Apparently you have to hit the bell because it's YouTube's version of Pixar didn't happen. Until next time, you all have a beautiful day.